I think it's safe to say that I don't really know what I'm doing. And I don't just mean this video. I don't just mean this channel. I mean, it's kind of obvious looking at my channel history that I don't really know what I'm doing half the time. But when it comes to life, I think that no one really knows what they're doing. We're all kind of swept up in the constant day-to-day thinking, oh, I'm gonna make these grand plans for the future. And you see this especially in young kids. They have these vast ideas of what they want to do and what they want to achieve and how they're going to do it, and they build up these big elaborate concepts of what they want their life to be. And the truth is, it very rarely comes to pass. It very rarely happens. Because life just throws you some curveballs every now and then, and you end up doing things that you never thought you'd be doing in your life. Whether that means working a 9 to 5 for the next 40 years, jumping from company to company, business to business, or whether it means starting your own company, starting your own productive endeavor. I mean, when I started almost 10 years ago, finishing school at the end of 2013, I thought, I'm just going to be a YouTuber. I'm just going to do all these things and hopefully something's going to work out. Play some gaming montages and, hope for the best. And I did that for a while, and then transitioned into doing things like editing for other people and all that kind of stuff. And then it transitioned into me doing voiceovers for myself and for others, building online stores, building in real life businesses, consultancies, selling 100 different things in 100 different stores, from playing the stock game to making 30 grand in a day to losing it all, and then spending months at a time creating YouTube videos and docu-series essentially on all sorts of different things from philosophy to psychology. The truth is, we don't really know what we're doing. We're just going through life in the hopes that something will work. And certain things happen in life that we never really prepare for or expect. The loss of a family member or a breakup that just really beats you down, but you still have to move on with life because that's what life is. It just moves on. And unfortunately, we like to think that the world would stop for us, but it doesn't. There have been billions of people before us, and there'll be billions of people after us. It's just the way of the world. A single life does not change the destiny of humanity. We are this tiny microscopic person on a massive universe. And to think that anyone, no matter how rich, how popular, how famous, how productive or powerful or strong, to think that any of them really have it together, you can't have another thing coming to you because no one really knows what they're doing. Yes, you can have plans, yes, you can have ideas, yes, you can have all these elaborate concepts of what you want a life to be and how you want it to be, but no one's perfect. Those people that you idolize on, movies or YouTube or Twitch or Mixer or whatever it is, some of them have very dark pasts. Some of them have very dark minds. Some of them, no matter, even if they are a good person, they're not perfect. They will mess up and have terrible moments in their own lives, whether it's by their own fault or someone else's. There's an expression that life makes victims of us all, and it's true. And as much as we would like to be able to say, I have this perfect plan and it's going to go seamlessly because I've thought of every single thing that could and could not have happened, it just won't really work. Because you have to adapt to life. It's one of the reasons why humans are so good at existing. We're like cockroaches for a reason. It's because we adapt to the situations that are given to us. And yeah, the last few years has been very weird to say the least. I think since 2013, 2016, the world's kind of gone on its head a little bit, and we all like to think, the world's crazy right now, and it's never been as crazy as this before, but it kind of has. Humanity likes to repeat itself, time and time again. We're just going in circles. Yeah, with some updated tech and, explosive devices, but we're kind of just going in circles. And the only way to break the cycle is to understand that it's already happened before. The only way to move forward with the knowledge of knowing that we don't have a bloody clue what we're doing is to say, yeah, I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I don't know how to move forward. I don't know what's going on. I haven't got a fucking clue. And to say that that's okay. That is quintessentially the human condition. To be human is to not know what's going on. To be human is to not know what to do next sometimes. It's just to simply say, yeah, this is what life is like right now. This is what I choose to do next. You know, we're not fortune tellers. We're not mystics or soothsayers. We're just ordinary people in extraordinary times. So while it's safe for me to say that I haven't got a damn clue what I'm doing with my life, despite the fact of doing so many strange things in my 27 years, which granted is not as strange as many people's lives, but to quite a few, if I was to explain all the situations I've been in, some of them have looked at me and kind of looked as if I'd had 3 fucking heads, so I kind of get to a certain extent. However, it's okay. Whatever situation you're in, whatever your life's like right now, you have the ability to look at it from a reflective point of view and to say, this is not where I want to be, and I want to be in a better position. I want to live a better life, I want to be healthier, I want to not be so angry or mad or confused, or whatever the case is, and be able to pick yourself up, create some kind of plan, despite the fact that no plan survives contact, or rather, no plan survives first contact. Yeah, it's something like that. That's kind of what it is. But to create a game plan, become a bit adaptable, and to just move on with life. Because at the end of the day, life just keeps going. And life just has a way of making shit happen. But you can manage to use that to your advantage. You can manage to take all these things that occur and just do something insanely incredible with your life. And that can be just as mundane as settling down, having a family, or getting a decent job and taking care of yourself. How you choose to live your life is entirely up to you. As long as you're not breaking any laws or hurting people, obviously. But it's not up to your parents, it's not up to your family, it's not up to your partner, it's not up to your kids. It's up to you. Now, granted, obviously, you should be responsible and accept whatever burdens you have, you know, take up your cross as it were, as well as be a decent human being as far as you can be, but take some responsibility for yourself. Take some accountability. Do the stuff that needs doing, even if it's difficult, and keep doing it until it's easy. The only way to improve and to fix your life is to simply do the hard things. And those things you already know what they are, I'm pretty sure. You know, whilst I've been speaking, you've probably thought to yourself, there are a few things I should have done earlier. There's a few things I need to do, and you probably should go do them. And you should probably do them again. And again. And again, until it becomes natural to you, until it becomes a habit. Because while most of us don't really know what we're doing in terms of the whole life thing, we know the things that we're meant to be doing. And it's those kind of things that in a way give us purpose, give us meaning, give us stability, and a way to understand the insanity that the universe and the world is. And when you accept that, that's when life becomes a little bit easier. But at the end of the day, I don't really know what I'm saying. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going with the flow. I'm kind of just doing what I think I need to do. What I think I feel is best for me. And one of those things happens to be making random videos on the internet in the hopes that the things I say makes life a little bit easier for someone else. And maybe that's a stupid hobby or purpose. But when has anything that's been interesting ever been boring? When has anything that's been useful boring at first? I don't know. I think it's all a little strange to someone. But as I said, I don't know what I'm doing. And that's okay. If you don't know what you're doing, that's okay too. Life isn't straightforward or something that you can measure. Despite what the doctors might think, life is completely random, insane, and sometimes just a little bit fucking weird.